Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome back to Friday Facts with Jim and Jim. My name is Jim Goza, branch manager for Top Flight Home Loans, and I have here with me.
I'm Jim Allen, a realtor with Remax Choice Properties.
Once again, we're bringing you a market update for housing and rates in a series. Let's talk about it kind of format. Uh, the interest rate market continues to be somewhat unpredictable. Rates did hit 7% this week, highest level in just over 3 months. Um, Been doing this for 27 years, and I've seen a lot of these back and forth. So the good news is the market will correct itself. It's just taking longer. But I'm getting a lot of questions. When's this going to end? What is the Fed going to do? There's a lot of talk about a potential quarter of a point reduction maybe once this year by the Fed. If that does happen, it'll be the latter part of the year. Every expectation right now is that pricing won't start going down until next year, more than likely. Now, is that 100%? Absolutely not. But again, it will correct itself. So in times like this, what does that mean for buyers and sellers? Do you have to pay 7%, 7.25%? Not necessarily. I mean, there are options, and today I want to talk about seller paid buy downs. And what that involves is basically it's a way for the seller to pay some of your closing costs, which are targeted to actual buy down points on your rate. So what happens is it's an exact science, but it's around 1%, 2%, or 3% of the sales price of the list price for the home, depending on what the seller is willing to pay. Right? If you negotiate 1%, what happens is rates locked at 6.875. If they pay 1%, around 1%, that actually gives you 1% less for the first year. So you're paying 5.875, and it goes back to the fixed rate at 6.875 the very next year after 1 year. A 2-1 buy down, same thing. If they're willing to pay as much as possible, 2%, you could see a 2% reduction the first year and 1% the second year, and the fully amortized price at the on the third year. So that would be at 6.875. You would actually have a start rate in that instance at 4.875 for the first year, 5.875 for the second year, and of course 6.875 for the years after. Same thing with the 3-2-1 buy down. It's just 3% less the first year, 2% second year, 1% the last. So there are options. I mean, technically speaking, depending on what you can negotiate, and this is quite common, by the way, right now. So it's not uncommon for sellers to get asked. Those are great benefits for buyers. The seller pays for it. What that does allow you to do is give you breathing room, right? Until you can refinance it. The most popular is the 2-1, right? So you start off at say 4.875, around 5%. Pay for that for the first year because in all likelihood you'll probably be refinancing within a year or two if you buy this year. That's just a fact that's coming, right? There's also benefits for sellers with that. I'm seeing more and more sellers get creative, if you will, and realtors as well, following their advice, marketing to that effect. Hey, we'll be willing to pay up to 2% towards seller paid buy downs with a rate potential as low as 5%. I'm seeing that marketed. If you're not, and you're an agent, talk to me about it. There are ways to get creative with your listing to make it look a lot more attractive, in particular for buyers that are wanting to pay less than 7%. So again, the takeaway from this is there are options. Okay, and I can dive into this as much as possible and talk about it forever. Please call me to discuss it further. But I wanted to give you an overview of it today. Okay, so all that said, Jim, let's talk about some housing market stats. What's going on,
Sure,
and
sure.
what are you seeing out there?
Interest rates are up, but home prices are slightly down.
Mm-hmm.
Inventories are up 30% in Nashville. There's great buys out there right now. I just sold a new construction home, and the builder heavily discounted it,
Yeah,
and
seeing
my
that
buyer
too.
got a
Yeah.
great deal.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, let's go. Call me. Let's go look at some homes. Um,
Should be a good weekend to start to look.
yeah,
Memorial Day weekend. May get a little rain, maybe not. So,
that's
but
right. It's a
hopefully we'll
gorgeous
have
day today. Look,
absolutely. So all that said, we're gonna next week we'll talk a little bit more about lower rate options. I do want to discuss adjustable rates and some other options. I really wanted it to focus today because rates are, pricing is up and it is trending upwards. We're hoping to have a little bit of a betterment next week, but the takeaway is that there are options. So let's talk about it. Please call me or Jim. We'll have a conversation about it. We're going to end with the home of the week. What do you have for us this week?
we've got a townhouse in Thompson Station, the very popular Fields of Canterbury subdivision. It's awesome, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths,
Nice.
and we've got the best price in the subdivision at 489.9.
paying
Great deal.
3% and 3% and settle pay buy downs, aren't you?
Exactly.
No, but in all seriousness, please call us. I love talking about options. Just understand there's a lot of information in the news, media, that kind of thing, that don't really focus on options for you, and that's what we're here for. So, have a great Memorial Day weekend, and we'll see you next Friday.
Sounds good.